easel.
Many candidates are worried about the keyword optimization of their resumes, and that's because many organizations, especially really large organizations, have software programs that basically take resumes in, they split them up and parse them out, then they search them for keywords, and then they rank applicants based on the presence of the keywords in the resumes. And so this is, again, something that is especially important if you're applying or targeting really large organizations. That's because really large organizations receive like millions of applications a year sometimes. I mean, Google and Procter & Gamble, for example, they receive about 1 million applications every year. And so what we've done to help you fight the robots, as we're calling them, is we've developed the ARP, the anti-robot protocol. And step 1 is to find matching language. Step 2 is to find buzzwords. Step 3 is to use the right titles. Step 4 is to make sure you're using relevant software in your resume if you can. And step 5 is just to take an audit. And so what we're going to do is just go through Sam's resume here and keyword optimize his resume. So Sam has a background in accounting, and he's targeting one of the big 4 accounting firms, and they definitely receive a lot of resumes every year and are using software like this. So the first thing that we're going to do is just open up a job description and a job posting for one of these positions and look at the language that they use. Look for some keywords, and maybe we're finding some. So then we're just going to make sure that those keywords appear in Sam's resume also. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to use buzzwords. And probably the best way to find buzzwords is to just go to one of these target organizations' website. In this case, we're going to go to one of these big 4 accounting firms. We're going to look for buzzwords that they use in the copy on their website. And then we're going to make sure that that is included in Sam's resume. So then the third thing we're going to do is make sure that Sam is using solid titles that are going to help him beat the robots. For example, you see that Sam has an internship listed here. So we're just going to change the title on that internship to something that's solid, standard, and more recognizable by the robots. Okay, cool. So the fourth thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that Sam has listed some software that's applicable to his industry and to his application. And the easiest way to do this is to just go to your favorite search engine and put in software for whatever. In this case, accounting for Sam. And you'll see that some of the software programs come up. If Sam is familiar with any of these, he definitely wants to make sure that the names of those softwares are included in the tech section of his resume. And you know, one of the hacks that you can honestly do here is like take some tutorials. If you know that you need a software for some particular position, just take a few tutorials on it and then do this. You know, include it in the technical skills section of your resume, and then besides that software program, just put basic in parentheses. And then you can defend that in an interview. You can just be like, yeah, I've taken tutorials. I know that it's important for this particular role, so I wanted to learn about it. All right, cool. So the fifth thing that you want to be able to do as part of the ARP, the anti-robot protocol, is to just take an audit. All right, so what we're going to do here is just take the copy from Sam's resume. We're going to go to Easel's legendaryresumes.com, use the Cloudify tool, and then just going to see a word cloud of Sam's resume. And so what we can see here is that the words that are bigger appear more frequently or more powerfully in Sam's resume. So this is kind of what the robots or these algorithms are likely to see, which will help you engineer your resume in a way that it makes the most sense and gives you the most power when you're targeting really large organizations.